You're not quitting because you're weak, but rather you're quitting because you're not getting the results that you want. Some of you might be working really hard. Some of you might be so disciplined that you might be waking up early every single day, going to the gym, eating healthy, and then working on that one business, working on your own self. And you're waiting that your time would come, that you would get the results that you always wanted to get. But somewhere it's not happening. You are expecting that there might be some progress, there will be some progress that's happening because you are putting in so much work, but you're not getting it. And then after that, there's this thing that comes: self-doubt, frustration, anger, agitation, irritation. The emotion just keeps on coming. And you even ask yourself, what did I even start? Why am I even doing this? What is the purpose of it? Then slowly, after giving all that time, you slowly start getting distracted from it. You start to get distracted because your brain is wired to get away from the discomfort. Now, right now, the problem that is happening is you have been working hard and you're not getting the results, or not. It is not proportionate to the hard work that you're putting in. So somewhere you are very discomfort with it, and you're trying to find something new. You're changing the path again, finding something shiny, finding something more glittery. Let me tell you something, this phase is normal. If you're building something, this is going to happen for you. This is going to be there because you are actually building something from zero. Now, if you see all your friends out there, they are already existing in the system which is built by someone else, and they're working there or doing something and they are pretty much happy with it. But with you are actually building something from zero. If I could relate it to your fitness, you have never worked out before, or if you have worked out a little bit, you're basically starting from 0 or 10, and then you want to become like a Chad figure where you're absolutely jacked. It takes time. You have to hit the gym continuously for maybe 5 years, 6 years. Only then you will get that body that you always dreamed of. So it will take time. Have some patience, because this is the point where everyone else starts quitting, and this is also the point where winners are made. So I've seen a lot of social media influencers who flaunt their lifestyle, the mansions, the cars, and even the way they go for a world tour and all. It is just the tip of the iceberg, to be honest. It is just the 10-20% that they're showing you, because that's the most exciting part, right? For them to reach that level, they have actually put in hundreds and thousands of hours, to be honest. To get that mastery in that one level, you need to at least put 100 hours, maybe 1000 to get at the world level. So they put in that work. This is the truth. You need to put in the work, and it is difficult. What you are going through, that is the same thing they have been through as well. You know it. No one gets anything easily in this world. The 80-90%, which is the boring and the monotonous work, they have been kept doing it over and over and over again. And that is the point where they got to where they were supposed to be. They had this belief and they kept working on it. They didn't slack off even when they were feeling pathetic with themselves. So any work you do, it is going to have its own struggle. It is going to have its own problems. What you need to understand is, if that work is giving you good returns, and second, if the struggle that you're going through for that thing, is it endurable for a very long time? Because if you see, everyone has struggles, right? Every work has a struggle. Every goal that you want to achieve has a struggle of its own. If you want to be a content creator like me, you have to talk in front of the camera. Are you okay with it? If that is something that you can endure, you are okay with communicating and practicing on it, it is fair. If coding is your thing, then maybe you should go with it. So you have a lot of things. You just need to understand which struggle you're okay with. Now here are some steps which I follow to keep pushing through, because I'm just like you guys. I understand what you are going through, and I'm going the same actually. First thing is, take a step back. Now this is one of the most difficult step for me personally, because I want to be great, just like you guys. Now I know that all the viewers who are watching this video, even you want to be someone great. That is the reason you're watching this video. So somewhere we all want to be great. We all want to work hard. And because of that, I especially have this grinding mentality where I want to keep working continuously, thinking even if I work 10 hours every single day, I would still feel something is off, something is not right, I need to work more. And I know you guys are the same. But trust me, when you take a step back, you will be able to take a breather from the work. You will be able to understand what is really happening with you. Because sometimes you are so into the work or trying to work that your efficiency actually decreases in a way, because You're just not enjoying. You're just putting yourself out there, trying to push and work as much as possible, but that is not going to happen at all. So if possible, just take a small step back. Just go on, even on weekends, just go and play some different sport, or you just go and talk to some new strangers. Just go and be out there. Maybe you can just play some new sports or go on to some adventures. It's up to you. Just take a step back and take a breather, because if you take a step back, you will be able to go 3 steps, 4 steps forward in a single day or 2 days. Your efficiency will increase. Second thing is, I want you to focus on focus. Now, this is something that I know when you are working so hard relentlessly over a thing, you want those results very bad. I know that. Somewhere, we all want the results pretty quick, and not just pretty quick, but I would say you just want it because you have been putting hours and hours and hours of work, being consistent, sacrificing a lot of things, and you want the results, and you forget the whole process. You leave that process. I am the same, because I just want the results. I was always the kind of guy who wanted results. I never thought about how the journey would be, what process would be. It doesn't matter, because if you win, it will all matter to you. If you lose, nothing will matter to you. But I realized one thing, that the more you go into result-oriented guy, the more your mental health will take a toll. Your efficiency will decrease. Because what's the point of working so hard and you're not getting the results along the way? Or even if you get the result would just give you happiness for 3 days, 4 days, or maybe a year at max. The point is, you need to enjoy that process. Only then you will be able to win in the long run. If you're not getting the results for a certain amount of time, then of course you would lose that drive in you to work. You would start distracting yourself. You would go and do something else, like you would scroll Instagram or do something else which will distract you or which will make you feel comfortable. Then deep down, then it becomes a loop where you want to grow, but you are feeling discomfort, so you're not able to work also. So it becomes a loop then. Third, I don't want you to miss the habits, the basic ones. So I have noticed that whenever a tough phase comes in our life, whenever a problem arises, whenever things does not align with the way we want it, we always tend to miss certain things in our life. The first thing is our sleep. I want you to have the best, a best sleep schedule your entire life, irrespective of how you're feeling or whatever is happening. Of course, there are days you're not robots. Of course, there are days you might not want to sleep, or you might not getting the sleep that you want. But it is understandable. But let me tell you something, that the more you try to ignore it, the more problematic it will be for you. So there are other things also, meditation, sleep, journaling, workout. These are the things which are very important. So for example, if you are sleeping well, your decision making improves. You are able to think well. Meditation helps you in mindfulness. Reading helps you to be much more mindful, and you will have a lot of different perspectives. And then comes workout. You just need to move your body so that you can release that stress out of your body. By doing this, you will be able to get out of this rut, and this is something that you will get back to work eventually, because you are just like me, a workaholic. So irrespective, you take a step back, you focus on process, you do anything you want, you will eventually get back to working, because your conscious is something that will kill you from within, right? So take a breather. You know that you're going to get back. You know that you are going to work later on. It is not like you would just be there and be comfortable. That is not going to happen. Your life is not worse. Everything is just there. It is just that it is not visible yet. You just be a little bit more patient. You've got this, man. So yeah, see you on the next video.